Stage. Janja Garnbret, multiple World Cup winner, world champion. She's won everything there is to do. She is, of course, an Olympian. Going from strength to strength, and she's in the final part of this competition. Takes out the cameraman. Let's see what Janja can do with this route. 22. She has 17 lead gold medals, 9 silvers and 5 bronzes. Will she beat Laura's score? Of course, she doesn't have to top this route out, just needs to get into the top 8. But Janja is one of those competitors who will always want to finish a climb. I've seen her get down at herself for not finishing routes. I've talked to her about it. In competitions where she's won it but hasn't quite finished something, and she's been disappointed with her performance, and that's what it takes to win at this level. A relentless determination. Let's ramp things up now for Janja Garnbret. If you're at home watching this, hope you're screaming at your screens. And I hope this inspires you to go climbing, because I cannot watch this and not want to go climbing myself. Maybe it's just me, but these athletes really inspiring me to get out. I hope they are for you too. Janja, though, does need to keep it together. It's not a given that she's in this final, of course. She needs to get into the top 8 in order to do that. Bumping up with the right hand. Next hold coming up is the best one out of this section. Makes an easy clip crossing through. Janja, such a technical climber as well. But man, does she have physicality when she wants to. Finding that crimp, dropping it down, and then the bump up into the pinch. Janja just composing herself here for this final section of the route. The cut loose, the swing. Just readjusts herself. For a moment there, I thought she was coming off. Don't do that to me, Janja. My heart leapt there. She made that little bump with the right hand. Now into the undercling. Let's see how she deals with the cruxy part of this route. Shakes her hand out, chalks up, gets ready. Stadium eerily quiet at the moment as they watch a bit of a masterclass. Janja, of course, famously went up a route in Villars, forgetting her chalk bag. Climbed it anyway. I think she topped it anyway, didn't she, without that chalk bag? Who needs chalk when you're that strong? They're using it now in these sweaty conditions here in Innsbruck. Matching that hold, that pinky just on the rim of the hold. Looks for the crimp and gets it. Right foot up and past the crux. I've got to say, pretty easy looking from Janja Garnbret here. But you know how difficult that is. We've seen 20 athletes struggling with that section or falling off, and a few getting through it. That's what makes a good route, isn't it, when it can get separated like this. Janja sitting on that right foot. Toes on the wall, matches, reaches up into the final section. Janja looking in control at the moment. Big drop knee, almost the same position as we saw Laura, pointing back down to the ground. Quick climbing from her. Can Janja finish this off? Takes a second just to compose herself before this final part. Shakes out, gets ready. Come on, Janja, let's ramp it up here in the final seconds of this semi-final. It's been a wonderful display from all the athletes, and what a way to finish it off. Laura climbing herself, not Laura, Janja climbing herself into the finals now. She's fantastic at timing these things. She really milks this rest. She'll know she's got time. She knows how quickly she can climb. She's not an athlete who tends to run out of time. Cutting loose now, big move. Makes the clip. Now, final head wall. Final steep vertical section of this wall here in Innsbruck. We saw an almost top before from Laura. Are we going to see something from Janja? Crimp, and she's going to have to regain. Janja resting her way through. Decides to make the clip down low here. Casual from Janja there. Shakes out again, taking her time. I have a feeling when she goes on this, she's not going to stop. Takes a deep breath before she launches her way up. Again, another rest. Right hand on the sloper. Music building in the stadium. Another rest. Now, here we go. Janja Garnbret, big move out left. Finds the feet. Drop knee again. Great flexibility. That hold that Laura was clawing at, Janja simply reaches for, but now this is a high foot and she's going to pop up. Oh, just peels off the top. Didn't quite have the fingers on it. Had three, one popped and you saw it popping off and then the slip down. We'll see a replay of that in a second, but Janja will be qualifying in second place for our finals here tonight. Awesome performance from her. Looks up. I know she will be gutted for herself. She hates to fall off route. But that performance will be enough for the... Janja undoes her knot and she'll leave the stadium. Janja just being followed out to the isolation area. So 8 men and 8 women will be progressing tonight. Right, Janja Garnbret from Slovenia. I mean, Alex, I've run out of things to say about this woman.
She's just the GOAT, you know?
GOAT, greatest of all time, for somebody who doesn't know an acronym.
Yeah. She is. She's like, I mean, she's amazing in every way. I mean,
well, put it like this, Alex.
Best climber ever.
She's had 35 World Cups and World Championships, and she's progressed from semi-finals to the finals 94% of the time.
I don't progress from my warm-up to my main training that much.
Often I don't progress out of bed, to be honest, but that maybe just me. Right, Janja, let's see what she can do. She gets cracking on the bottom half of this route, making the uncomfortable look easy so far, but there is a lot to do. Janja can make mistakes. Let's see what happens. Brooke Rabatu currently sitting in first position.
You know what I love about her? That she always looks fearless. She looks like she's never afraid of anything. She's always, nothing kind of intimidates her. She just goes. I remember one time in the semi-final, she dropped her chalk bag.
Yeah.
And like a second quick draw and did not care. She just, okay, I dropped my chalk bag. I'll just keep on going.
Just doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Right, into this first dyno section, she goes up to the crimp, clipping low. No pause from Janja, just straight into it. I'd actually looked down for half a second, I looked up and she'd already jumped.
I don't know, I was a bit scared right now because she jumped in a, like, I don't know how she thought about jumping, like 2 pinches on the left side of the hold is like another level of intelligence.
Yeah, climbing IQ certainly up there for Janja Garnbret. She takes a moment here, just composing herself after that. 4.5 minutes. I don't think time is going to be an issue on this route. Janja Garnbret, the only athlete who can knock Brooke Rabatu off the top of the podium, and I bet Brooke is sitting there. I don't think Brooke expected to be in first place at the moment.
If Brooke is going to win her first gold medal in lead, it's crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, these two never competing against each other in a senior lead final. This is the first time. As Janja comes into the endurance section, but before she gets there, she has to do a second dyno.
Is Brooke been to a lead final before?
No, this is her first senior lead final.
Talking from experience, it's sometimes you can win your first final.
Yeah, indeed. Right, Janja, what can she do with this? She's going up with the left, easily makes it stick and readjust with a bump up there.
I love this move so much. This kick. And look how fast she found this toe hook. I don't think she thought about this toe hook before the route, but she just was there and she saw it. She just did that.
Just naturally does it in the moment, yeah. Right, Janja Garnbret in 3rd place currently, so she's guaranteed a bronze medal. She won't be satisfied with that, though. It'll be interesting watching her through this section. Brooke resting her way through it.
My fingers are so sweaty. I missed it so much. I guess people at home also missed it. It was such a long time without a lead World Cup in this level for sure. And it's so nice to see that again.
Yeah, it's a bit of a reminder of the quality on display here. And the build-up to the Olympics, it's so exciting. Janja getting a toe hook. Toe hook is when you use the rubber on the toe patch, the end of your shoe, in order to hold yourself into the wall or to gain a little rest. An advanced climbing move. And you can see it there, that left toe just jammed in, pressing against the wall, allowing her to rest at the end of this endurance section. Alex, this is the final chance for a triple dyno. I'm going to say, I said the TD word. I want to see the TD.
Oh, she looks strong.
Yeah, she does look strong. This is where Brooke, almost where Brooke came down, a couple more holds up with that big yellow press on the right.
But she tries to find the small shakes everywhere, so I think she is a bit more tired than you think she, but wow. I really want her to get to the triple dyno to see it happen.
I know, me too. Come on, Janja. Everyone at home is screaming for you as well. She works through this last technical section. Starting to slow down now, starting to work a little bit. And she bumps out right onto that sloper. Makes the clip nice and low. And here's the press move that got Brooke. Can Janja get through it? 1.5 minutes left, plenty of time. All eyes on the top of this lead wall here in Innsbruck. Everyone looking up in the stadium.
If she rests, she looks like she can gain something from this rest. And if she can, then she can also... she looked at the clock, I think. Now she realized she can rest a bit longer.
Yeah, she's found a good position here, and you can see just every second she's resting, she's getting something back into those arms, readying herself for this final moves. Out with the press. High left foot. Cruising through it.
Let's see that. I want to see that happen.
Right, here we go. Triple dyno. What have you got for us, Janja? Route setters, I hope you've done us proud. Let's see what's going on with this one. Janja's going to take a moment, 40 seconds, easily enough time as she eyes it up. She's smiling.
She knows.
She knows indeed. Let's see it. Fly, Janja. 24 seconds.
It's
Just
amazing.
keeping us waiting. This is incredible. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
She skipped the triple dyno.
She skipped it.
That's the
Need
double
it.
dyno. Look, 9 seconds to clip.
Come on, Janja, quick. She's done it. Janja Garnbret will win the 2021 IFSC World Cup.
The GOAT.
Oh, what a
The
moment.
goat.
Alex, I'm exhausted.
Incredible. Like always. I mean, and congrats to Brooke as well. Amazing performance.
Yeah, we'll see a confirmation of those results in a second. And in a minute, Alex, I'm going to have to dash across the stadium. But before I do that, we're just going to have a little chat about this moment. Janja Garnbret waves to the crowd. Takes a moment. She's one of those climbers who's so expressive. You know what Janja's thinking. Let's watch some highlights of this moment once again.
This move was my favorite move of the route. Like when you throw it, your feet and kind of find your way.
Yeah, it's really special. And this was the final seconds here. And that was the triple dyno. We might have overhyped it. That's what we were told anyway, but it certainly was a dynamic move at the end of this route.
I told you so, right?
You did.
I said you can probably stop on the first tsunami hold.
Yeah, you did.
If you don't know at home, this hold by flat hold, it's called tsunami. This is the name of the set. When you root set a lot, you also learn the names of the sets.
Good knowledge there, Alex. Well, our top 3 are confirmed. Janja Garnbret comes down from the wall. What a performance from her at gold medal. And Akio Noguchi getting a bronze medal. Fantastic for her. Gold for Janja, silver for Brooke, bronze for Akio Noguchi. As we watch these scenes as Janja comes down. Right, Alex, I'm going to head off. I'll see you in a couple of seconds.
Sure.
Take a break at home. I'll be back very soon.
When you come back in final, so you enjoy every minute. And
Janja Garnbret out next. Now, normally it would be Miho Nanaka in this position, but she has injured her knee during the semi-final, has had to pull out. She's been walking around the stadium, and we sent her our best wishes for a speedy recovery. So there are only 5 women in this final. Janja Garnbret, known for extraordinary abilities on the bouldering wall, as she immediately gets stuck into this route. How will she do it?
going
Feet first.
statically.
Look at that
Crazy.
power, one-arming it, Chloe.
Yeah. It jugs for her.
Janja
Idea.
slapping up, just holding it with 3 fingers there, bumping the left, making fairly quick work of that middle session. Will it be a flash for Janja? She needs the match on the top to make sure she does. What a performance. A stat, Chloe, that I was showing you earlier is the fact that Janja in finals has completed 95.2% of all boulders that she's attempted in the finals. That is an unbelievable stat. The only athlete to come near that is Akio Noguchi, who's completed 90% of the boulders.
Yeah, this is crazy, and that's what I said in semifinals, because in the slab she had a bit of trouble for 3 minutes, and I said, oh, we never seen her on the mats over 2 minutes. I'm not used to that. And yeah, that what is impressive that she tops every boulder, but always with hard betas. Like what she did in the first boulder, I think it was not the easiest way, and it looked easy.
Yeah, Janja starting off her finals the right way with a bang and a top for her. Backed it at this stage in the competition.
Yeah, with all the new volumes, with the best friction.
Yeah, good friction means rough surfaces for the hands. Janja Garnbret, she's brought some liquid chalk out. That's what's on the floor. Liquid chalk is usually alcohol-based, but you squeeze it on your hands and it dries like chalk would, but it's just good for creating a layer for your hands, which you can then top up with chalk. I don't know about you, Chloe, my hands are sweaty just watching it. I always get this. It's so exciting to see it, and I sort of have sympathy for the athletes out there on the floor. Janja Garnbret pulls on, just takes a moment to have a little look.
Is she going to the red directly?
She's certainly thinking about it, I think.
Yeah, I think she's thinking about it. We'll see.
Just getting the right momentum built up here. Big flick back with the left.
So here we could see that she changed maybe the decision, like she read it in some way and then she changed it. It was a good decision.
Yeah, that shows Janja's comp pedigree there. At the top for her immediately. Keeping his competition rolling, and her in the top spot, which she'll keep. Janja Garnbret, #1, followed by Natalia Grossman and Stasha Geho in 3rd place as it stands, but we're only halfway through this women's final.
Yeah, we will have different style boulders, so everything can change, I think.
Absolutely, Janja just blowing on her fingers there, eyeing the top. And a big boost up. And a match. Fantastic effort for Janja. Great effort from Janja there. So halfway through this women's final. And all to play on this problem.
The queen of bouldering. Yeah.
Queen of bouldering.
Yeah, I think
indeed.
she can flash. I think she can flash it.
Chloe's going for a flash here. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's find out what Janja can do on her penultimate boulder here tonight. Currently,
Sometimes the point with Janja is that, okay, maybe she will go dynamically because she's a bit crazy in her way to climb. Like, she takes a lot of risk. And in this kind of boulder, she needs to be composed.
that's a great way of describing it, actually. Yeah, she's someone who loves the risk. It's what makes her exciting to watch, but she's going to have to try this in a non-risky way.
Here she looks very calm, so I think.
Tonight, 2 flashes in a row. Janja Garnbret.
And she has a very hard slabs to train in the training facilities, because I went to Slovenia recently, and the slabs they train on are very hard. Ooh.
And you're sticking this, but now she's got to slow herself down. We know this is not a speedy move. You have to take your time to get balanced.
We can see that she knows the movement because she makes plays with her hands. Like, she knows that she needs to heel. Come on.
You can see it up with the heel, needs to lock that into position, which she does.
Easy.
And the match, she's in the hunt tonight. I tell you that much. Natalia Grossman versus Janja Garnbret. Oh, what a battle.